The legend of Apollo, god of light and harmony. In the early days of the world, when mountains still breathed fire and the seas whispered ancient songs, Zeus ruled from the shining peaks of Olympus. But even among the gods, there was no one to bring true light, not only to the earth, but to the hearts and minds of humankind. So one day, on a wandering island called Delos, a new god was born. His mother, the gentle Leto, had wandered across the world, pursued by the jealous Queen Hera, who forbade any land to give her refuge. At last, tiny Delos rose from the waves and said,
"I am small and shaken by the sea, but I will shelter you if your child makes me famous forever."
Leto agreed. And in the golden glow of dawn, Apollo came into the world, radiant, beautiful, and filled with divine fire. Even as a child, he rose to his feet, and the air shimmered around him with music.
"Let there be light in all things," he said, and the world obeyed.
The battle with Python. Yet not all welcomed the light. Deep beneath Mount Parnassus lurked a monstrous serpent, Python, born from the slime of chaos. It was Python who had hunted Leto, seeking to destroy her before her children could be born. When Apollo grew strong, he took his golden bow and arrows forged by Hephaestus and descended to the dark valley of Delphi. From the shadows rose Python, vast as a hill, its breath thick with poison. The sky darkened, but Apollo stood tall, sunlight glinting on his bowstring. He loosed his first arrow, swift as lightning. It struck. The beast roared and coiled, shaking the mountains. A second arrow pierced its heart, and the third brought silence. As the serpent fell, the darkness lifted. The earth sighed with relief. Apollo built a temple at Delphi, upon the very spot where the monster died. There he established the Oracle of Delphi, where his priestess, the Pythia, would speak his words to kings and wanderers alike. Through her, the god's voice guided heroes and nations, words wrapped in mystery, glowing with truth. The love of Daphne. But even a god of light could know sorrow. One day, Apollo mocked the young god Eros, saying his bow was a toy, unworthy of the heavens. In revenge, Eros shot 2 arrows, one tipped with gold for love and one with lead for hatred. The golden one struck Apollo's heart. The leaden one, the heart of the nymph Daphne, daughter of the river god Peneus. When Apollo saw her, the world stopped. Her hair caught the sunlight. Her laughter was like the whisper of water. He ran to her, calling softly,
"Daphne, wait, I do not wish to harm you."
But fear burned in her heart. She fled through the forest, branches tearing at her gown, while the god of light chased her, his feet barely touching the earth. As he reached out, Daphne cried to her father,
"Father, save me, change me, hide me."
And in that instant her body stiffened, her hair turned to leaves, her arms to branches. She became a laurel tree, rooted in the earth. Apollo stopped, heartbreaking, and whispered,
"If you cannot be mine, then let your beauty live with me forever."
He took a branch of laurel and wove it into a crown, vowing that victors and poets would wear her leaves for eternity. Since then, the laurel has been the symbol of triumph and of unfulfilled love. The music of the gods. After that day, Apollo carried both light and sadness in his heart. He played the lyre, a gift from Hermes, and his music healed the world. When his fingers touched the strings, rivers calmed, beasts rested, and even the gods paused to listen. He became the patron of poets, musicians, and healers, teaching humankind the art of balance between reason and passion, order and freedom. They called him Phoebus Apollo, the Radiant One, bringer of the dawn, voice of prophecy and guardian of truth. The eternal light centuries passed. Temples crumbled, statues faded, and mortals forgot the language of oracles. but the spirit of Apollo never vanished. He still shines wherever a song is born, whenever someone seeks wisdom, whenever light drives away the shadow of ignorance. For Apollo is not only a god, he is the eternal flame of clarity and beauty within every human soul. And as long as there is sunlight, his golden bow still gleams across the sky.